As time passed, a dark curse fell upon the Mackenzie Manor, and William's beloved wife became gravely ill. In her final days, she retreated to a small chapel within the grounds of their vast estate, seeking divine intervention. Her frail body prostrated before the altar, she begged for otherworldly mercy in the silence broken only by her desperate prayers. One night, as the moon was obscured by ominous clouds, a moment of divine intervention occurred. A celestial light filled the chapel, heralding the arrival of an ethereal manifestation. With a voice that seemed to echo from the depths of the underworld, it declared that a guardian would be sent to protect the Mackenzie lineage after her passing.
Her guardian shall be sent, a protector for the Mackenzie lineage, one who will stand watch after her passing.
This guardian would watch over the family and guide them through the trials and tribulations yet to come. 2 months before the wife's passing, a girl arrived in the chapel with the silence and solemnity befitting a divine messenger. Her footsteps made no sound as she moved across the stone floor, her presence known only to the flickering candles and the sacred statues that watched from their niches with cold, unfeeling eyes. The girl's arrival not only alleviated the wife's suffering but also helped organize the affairs of the estate with remarkable efficiency. However, her presence went unnoticed by the living as she remained cloistered within the walls of the chapel, tending to the spiritual needs of the family without ever being seen. One day, as William passed by the chapel, he paused, straining his ears to hear a soft conversation coming from within. He could distinguish his wife's weak voice intertwined with that of a gentle-sounding woman. Curiosity getting the better of him, he pushed open the door and stepped inside. But there in the dimly lit chapel, he found only his wife, her eyes closed in prayer, with no sign of the mysterious woman whose voice he had heard. Just as William's wife closed her eyes for the final time, the girl emerged from the chapel. Her presence was as soothing as it was mysterious, bringing a sense of peace to the grieving family. She introduced herself as Seraphina. With a grace that seemed almost supernatural, she tended to the daily chaos of the manor, infusing the family with hope and a renewed sense of purpose, even in the depths of their grief. However, Seraphina's origins were cloaked in mystery, adding to the sense of otherworldliness that surrounded her. Some whispered that she was a fairy enchantress, while others believed she was a celestial being sent from the heavens. Her timing could not have been more impeccable, providing the Mackenzies with a sense of continuity even as they faced the loss of their beloved matriarch. Nights were spent in quiet contemplation within the chapel, where Seraphina could often be found deep in prayer, her voice a soft murmur beneath the arched ceiling. The air was heavy with the scent of incense and the faint aroma of the flowers that William's wife had loved in life. William, still reeling from his wife's death, found solace in these moments. He too had experienced a divine encounter, and the presence of the enigmatic woman comforted him in a way that nothing else could. As the months turned into years, Seraphina's influence on the Mackenzie clan grew. She became not only their guardian but also their confidant, counselor, and friend. Under her guidance, the Mackenzies thrived, their fortunes flourishing as they navigated the complexities of life with grace and dignity. Despite the peace that Seraphina brought, whispers of darker forces lurking just beyond the edges of their world persisted. Rumors spoke of ancient evils that stirred in the shadows, of malevolent spirits that sought to breach the veil between realms. But with Seraphina standing vigilant, the Mackenzies slept soundly, secure in the knowledge that they were protected by a force greater than any mortal understanding. In time, Seraphina's legend grew, her story becoming a beacon of hope for all those who struggled in the darkness. For the Mackenzies, she was a testament to the power of faith and divine intervention, a shining example of the guardianship that watched over them even in their most desperate hours. And though her past remained a mystery, her presence was a balm to their souls, a reminder that some mysteries were not meant to be solved but rather embraced.